Welcome everybody into this new video. In this tutorial, let's take a look at how we can add an appointment booking or even scheduled into your Squarespace website, and it's really for free. So I'm gonna leave you guys a link down below in the description if you do want to have a few rewards just by signing up. And first of all, what I do want to do is to go into what are your top goals, and this is just for people who don't have a website already. So in my case, I do want to promote an event or a project, sell some services, get appointments. Of course, I want to enable this option of get appointments and go into showcase, expertise, build community, go into next. Where are you in your process? So I want to look for something like formalizing an idea or personal project, or go into the growing and existing business. I can strongly suggest you that if you don't know what to do, what you're doing here into the Squarespace and you're just browsing, you want to go into the collect inspiration and then hit into finish. So make any template yours with easy. So based on the types that you chose, you're going to be showing us what I can do, what template is going to be fitting for what I do have available. So once you do have something that can be helping you, like looking good, for example, you're going to hit into start reset up. It's going to be helping us to set these things up. And what I just need to do is to fill out my information, my images, descriptions, whatever I wanted to add into my website is going to be added automatically. I mean, you have to add this, but the template has been added successfully. For example, the site title. So here into the site title, I want to add, let's say, scroll right into continue. Then I have the sell anything, products and services, bookable appointment per client, and access to content, codes, and more. So I'm going to get into next. Track traffic, go into next once again, next, and of course, if I want to style my site right away, I can do that. If I want to set up my store, I can do it. If I want to customize my content, first of all, I want to style my website. So here I want to quit the assistant because I don't need this. Here into the reset up, I want to change the name that here's in here. So I'm going to go into edit, go into start. I want to go into skipped and skipped once again. So here I do want to fill as much information as I can. So here, for example, I'm going to tab ES like that. So if I want to duplicate this, for example, and change this text for something like records, go into OK. And I do want to try to change this as a background. So there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go back here into my heading options and try to look for the appointment, the file that we were just looking for. So I want to scroll a little bit down and look for the appointment. If I don't see that in here, you don't have to worry about that. What we want to do is to go directly into the ad block. And here into the ad block, I just need to look for booking. Both of them are going to be able in here into scheduling. So connect to scheduling, use this block to start a schedule trial or connect an assistant account. So what I want to do is to move this down in here. So for example, I don't want to see these files, and I want to add a few sections here, and I want to make this a little bit more big enough to make a schedule. So connect to scheduling. I think this, for me, it's looking great like this, or even like this. So I'm going to choose start a schedule trial, and here into my content, Squarespace, it says get started with scheduling. So I'm going to hit into setup. It's going to be sending me into the seal automated of Squarespace. This is a configuration that we need to use, of course, to schedule here into our free website. So I just need to be patient here. And what I do have available here is the business name, the scheduling page URL, if you do have one of those. And if not, go into next. And here to next, we do have the setup your first appointment type, like name, duration in minutes, and the price. So here into the name, let's say I want to look for consultation, and then I want to hit into duration in minutes. I'm going to hit into, let's say, 45. And the price, I'm going to hit into 200 because this is an MX. You hit into next, set up your availability. I'm going to hit from Monday to Friday. Now, as you can see here, I do have an example of the hours. So I want to look for, let's say, from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I'm gonna just copy and paste that into all my availability dates like this. Then I'm gonna hit into next. If you want to accept payments and grow your revenue, you can do that. If you want to do this later, it's totally fine for us. This is just like a third party. You can whether you use PayPal, you can use Square, you can use Stripe to receive the money online. But in my case, I just want to skip this for a second because I just want to focus into the setup, correctly setup of the schedule in our website. So I'm going to hit into later. And it says here, welcome, let's start things by setting up your availability next. So we've already set up our availability. We can create appointment types. We add a schedule into our website. So here is the consultation. This is just an example, and it's going to be appearing like this. So once I hit into my availabilities, here are the consultations. I can save my regular hours, and it's going to be appearing into more and more weeks. After I hit into add schedule to your website, it says general scheduling page. I want to copy this scheduling page and I want to paste it inside my plugins. Add existing scheduled. I'm gonna paste my website of my scheduled, and boom, here it is, already added into my store. So I think, like, for my specific taste, I want to make this a little bit more big enough to fill into my whole website. I think it's looking really great. Choose appointment, your information, powered by AQD scheduling. So we're gonna go into Squad Records. So what you can do here is to check it out if this appointment works for you. Let's say 20. Here, continue. You can input your name, your phone, and your email, and complete the appointment. And once we've done that and appears the confirmation, if I go back into my Square, and if I go back into my home section, here's going to be appearing all the appointments that people have just made once I do have my website already set it up and published. So I'm going to hit into close, and you're going to be seeing all of that in here. So as you can see, guys, it was a really simple tutorial. We've used some stuff into Squarespace. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you do want to see more about this great platform for website creators. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys on the next one.